Ah, ah. Okay. Okay. Alright. Alrighty. Let me get everything set up and ready and audio check and all that bullshit. Cause we don't want any... Ah! My own voice scared me. Sounds like it's decently fine. There was a little thing that happened at the beginning of it. I think it's fine now. I think so, at least. Duh. Oh, excuse me. Okay. Alright, jump in. Hello, Buster. Alright, shoot. What did I say I was gonna do? Oh, shoot. We've accessed Titan's powers, that's right. So now we have Wind Up, Upheaval, and Raging Fists. 3-star in both. Doesn't sound bad. Same for Upheaval. But I like my multi-hit attacks. In this house, we love multi-hit. Will of Lightning, Pile Drive. Yeah, alright. Pile Drive, damage increase. That's cool and all. And now I don't know who I don't know who I wanna replace. All of these have worked so well for me, and also the fact that Phoenix is basically 2 icons in one, since it also holds my Ifrit abilities. Let's go with Titan replacing Garuda. I don't know, but I'm also not that much of a fan of Ramuh's abilities. I'm sorry, Sid. But honestly, I don't know, catching myself up on, pressing circle and then it suddenly switching to some, like, weird targeting system instead of something I can do, like, quickly paste it in the middle of battle, just kind of throws me off. Because I always expect it to be something that I can just kind of tap and use and then keep fighting. I don't know. I don't know what I want. But I do like Garuda for the fact that I can pull down, like, staggerable enemies. Like, I don't need it, of course, but it's nice to have it. So I'm gonna hold on to Garuda and Titan instead. Plus, if we end up fighting Kupka here, honestly, that would be the greatest flex ever, to have Titan itself, so we're likely not even gonna be Clive. We're gonna be Ifrit. Which is fine. I am fine with that. Shoot. What do I have? Wind up and upheaval. I'll just keep the basics on for now. The fact that we have no locations on this lower part, or on the eastern parts, that's something that kind of excites me though. Because it just means that we don't have everything, you know. Still feels like there's a lot more to the game. Thank you, Buster, for flinging my phone off of my bed. Especially since the case kind of broke apart. Here. There we go. Homecoming. I apologize for what happened at Rosalith. I fear what might have been had not you, Gav, and Torgal fought so fiercely. Once again, you were there when I needed you most, and for that I shall forever be grateful. Seeing the city I had once come to know as my home, reduced to flame and rubble, has left me with much sadness in my heart. But the time for looking back is beyond us. We must focus on the here and now. Our memories will be waiting for us when this is all through. Jill. Yeah, so yeah, a lot happened last stream. Kupka attacked Rosalith. Of course, we weren't gonna take that sitting down, so we fought back. Of course, everybody was like, "You're stupid. It's a trap." But Clive was like, "Nah, don't care if it's a trap. Not letting people get hurt just because he wants me. Like, might as well let him have me if it'll make him stop hurting everybody else." And then the whole setup happened, and Kupka got a hold of Jill. However, Torgal primed. So that even goes further to show that there's more than just the 8 icons that we have with us. And I'm believing Torgal is Carbuncle. I'm still believing it. I called it like right before the game came out. I think it was right before. Either that or it was like demo launch day or something. I tweeted it out and everything. I was like, yep, Torgal's gotta be Carbuncle. That's just gonna be a little crack theory, and now it doesn't seem so crazy. And also we met Mid, Sid's daughter. Muddy murder. Rumor is spreading throughout the southern reaches of Rosaria of a pool of opalescent ooze has been sighted in the moors and meadows of the region. While it resembles naught but a puddle of strange sludge from a distance, any man or beast that draws too close is met with masses of slimy hands that drag their prey into a gaping, grinning maw. Is this what we want for our children? Okay, that sounds like where we're gonna get that goop material from. But I'm pretty sure I already used up the other, like, exclusive item. Drake Slayer's belt. I
What's everyone
think
whispering about?
it was the Drake Slayer items. So I think we're fine.
Ah, my favorite pupil.
Well, of
Allow
course I'm
me
gonna
to
do the hunt
educate you.
anyway, but...
Here's the latest information I have.
Sack of Rosalith. Lud has had 2 dominants, too. And the Lord Commander, who looks like they're building up to be something different. He seems like he's got more to him than we think. Because he kind of pulled up, he punched Hugo in the stomach and just lifted him up with his fist. And carried him away like that. Something more is with that. So they have a prime minister and a chief strategist. We still don't know much about Ultima. We have Dion, who's Bahamut. Tiamat's gone. He was the only one that mattered of of the assassins of the Empire, aside from Clive. Medicine Girl. Hannah Murdoch's dead. Rodney Murdoch's dead. Why is Sir Tyler not, like, blacked out? He's dead. Elwyn Rossfield. Is this like accidentally spoiling me that Tyler's alive or something? Like, no, he got burned up by Phoenix. Attendant to Joshua and Joshua Rossfield. So she's from Rosaria. Okay. These are just allies. Sid. Clive's hideaway. Blessed with magic, Torgal. The Iron Kingdom are kinda down on people, but at least Marley's still alive. Captures, battles. Oh! Absorbs the power of the Titan. Rescues, best friends. Rescues. There's so much in that little section right there.
One must understand one's place in the world.
Slowly updates. Yep. Rosaria marches. Northern Territories. Yeah, originally home to Drake's Eye. Before being pacified. But then Yeshiva was handed over to Rosalith. And also the Iron Kingdom went over to Drake's Breath and took over it, right? Alright, so that was head, breath, eye, spine, tail, and fang. Empire takes over. Yeah, alright. This stuff's pretty cool. Death in the Defile. So yeah, they came from the Holy Empire, all the way down to Dalmekian territory. The Iron Kingdom sailed all the way around to get up into here. Dalmekian Republic cut them off. And since the Iron Kingdom also had Shiva, they kind of had a little icon duel.
The state of the realm.
That's a really
is
cool system.
ever-changing,
I do like
Clive.
that we can look at situations going on. Let's go see what Mid wants. I'm sure it's something interesting.
Shouldn't you be getting some rest?
You took your time.
I'm a busy man, Mid.
I'll get to the point then. I want to turn the room down there into a workshop like the one I had at Dad's place.
Mid, you've only just come back.
And I've been thinking about it for a while. Dad said I had a knack for engineering. Told me everything he knew about it. Then sent me off to Canva to learn everything he didn't. That was his dream for me. That one day I'd put my studies to use for the good of the cause. But I'm helping no one stuck at school. I've studied enough. It's time I put my knack to work. I know that I can help the people here, and I want to do it.
Well, well, well. If Sid could see you now. All right. I'll tell Otto you'll be staying.
I knew you'd say yes. Which is why I wrote up a list of jobs for you.
For me?
Who else?
What do you want me to do?
First things first, I need equipment and materials to start making my own. There's the designs for the stuff I need, and the stuff it needs smithing from. The other materials I can work myself. Just need a generous benefactor to lay them on for me. Apart from the wood, I'll need a carpenter for that, but I can just borrow yours.
Is that everything?
For now. I'll let you know if I need out else.
Getting to work.
Where to start? Materials and tools. That means Karen and Blackthorn.
Oh, is this gonna be like the do not enter area? That's gonna be her workshop? So what is she gonna bring to the hideout that we don't already have? And new notes in the infirmary.
Visiting hours are over, your lordship.
Oh, we can check on Jill.
I'll be alright, Clive. I just need some rest.
Same thing. Yeah. Alright. I gotta tie Clive down to the bed. Apparently she needs to do the same with Jill.
Yeah. What's everyone whispering about?
Why am I using a platinum sword? I was like, that doesn't look like one of the special swords.
The little ones have been up to their old tricks again.
Alright.
Jill looked white as a sheet.
Hello, Karen.
Was wondering where you got to. Mid's back from Canva. Have you seen her?
Just now. She's planning to set up a workshop in the stores and ask me to buy her some materials. Here's the list.
There's a list of materials.
Think you can find everything on there?
This lot. Wouldn't be much of a trader if I couldn't.
Excellent. As for payment,
It's paid 100 times over by what that girl's done for us. If it weren't for her filters, we'd have naught to drink but blight water, and that would have drained the life out of us long ago.
indeed it would.
I'll send the stuff on to Mid when it comes in.
Thank you, Karen.
Huh, so she got filters for the blight.
And what can I do for you?
Hunter's waistcloth. Way worse than Drake Slayer's belt, but... Blackthorn?
You busy?
What does it look like?
I have a commission for you. From Mid. She requires certain tools.
The supply kit.
Do you think you can make them?
Bloody hell. What's she planning to build with this stuff? An airship? Right. I'll see what I can do. Tell her I'll bring them over when I'm done.
My thanks. And Mid's, no doubt.
I mean, wouldn't be
Just
surprised.
leaves the carpenter. Let's see if Bardolph's available.
Sid family kind of has a knack for those things. Seems like almost every Sid has something involving an airship or flight or something like that. Always some type of involvement.
Good oil. Should be enough to keep us going.
Yeah?
How do, Master Sid?
Bardolph. Mid's looking to build a workshop in the storeroom, and she needs the aid of a skilled carpenter. So naturally I thought of you.
Well, I'd love to help the young miss however I can. But I'm afraid I got my hands full just keeping this place afloat. There's holes need patching, and if I don't patch them, we'll all of us sink into the mere. I'd gladly spare Mid all the time I have, but the sad truth is, I ain't got none.
I see.
It don't have to be me, though, does it? What about that other fella? You know, the one over at Martha's Rest. Bernard, was it?
That's right. And he is a friend of the cause. I'll ask Martha if she can spare him. Thank you,
Shoot.
Bardolph.
Least I could do.
We're actually bringing Bernard back. Alright. Alright, set out for Martha's Rest. Let me double check this hunt and see if it's on the way. Because if it is, I can probably take it out. I'll only have Torgal with me, since Jill has to stay behind, but, you know, we can take it. Or will Torgal come with me? I think he will.
Yeah. What's everyone whispering about?
Hey, Nectar. I need to see that location. Hawk's Cry Cliff, Rosaria. It is in Rosaria region, but it's not exactly in the surrounding area. I know I could just fast travel. I don't know, I just want to do it alongside something, but... Oh, and he only said Hawk's Cry Cliff. That's decently vague, honestly. Alright, it doesn't give much, just it's in the south. So I guess we're just gonna go in and guess. I don't like guessing, but especially if it's a hunt. That's so cool though in the distance. Hi Torgal. You chill? Torgal. That's all you had to say this time, dude? Come on. Oh, it only said it's here in, Hawk's Cry Cliff. So I got this whole area to look around in. If it was here, I'm sure it would say Serpent Scale, right? It would have said something, I'm sure. Unless I'm just putting way too much hope in the game, but... Alright, guess we just follow along with the road and hope that we see...
Alright.
Okay. Come attack me, please. Okay. Ah! I forgot that I'm Phoenix right now. I gotta get a hang of it real quick. You know what? Let me start practicing with Titan real quick. Doesn't sound so good. Okay. Thanks, Torgal. Did Torgal just use a spell? I just realized that. Did Torgal just, like, use a spell? Did Torgal's moveset change? If it did, then holy shit, that is awesome. That's so awesome. I expect it to be on an actual cliff. Seems like the more likely way to go. Wait, is that goop? No, that's a rock. I got too hopeful. Just taking a peep around everywhere. 'Cause, it's hard to find actual places to look for this thing. Let me get Ambrosia out.
Run like the wind.
Okay, right here counts as Hawk's Cry Cliff.
Thanks, girl.
What is that? Can I read it? I cannot read this. Huh. Wait. I know what to do. I know what to do! Okay. Yeah, okay, I don't know anything that that's saying. Cool. Yeah, Torgal has little blasts now. Titan abilities are pretty fun. It looks, or it feels like at least. I don't know how well they're gonna translate into like bosses and stuff, but they feel fun right now. When I can just kind of fling things around freely. That's a wyvern. Oh yeah. Let me not be the loudest thing in the world right beside a sleeping wyvern. So, am I genuinely banned from this town? Or are they just gonna give me a stern talking to? Because it said it's not safe for the children, right? You know, there wouldn't be... God damn, that shreds them. It wouldn't be talking about children if it wasn't beside the town, right? I'm just going through some insane theorizing. Alright. What's going on in
I
Amber?
don't care what my dad says. I've made up my mind. I'm joining the garrison. Loth.
There was a time my husband might have stood up to those men. Though back then...
Huh. This is also a good moment to look around and see if there's any chests I left behind.
Come along now. Before one of the boys.
Garrison's always looking for new men, you know.
Look around you. We cannot afford to lose any more than
Shallop Rock. Okay. Well, it's not over this way then. Right? So it has to be in that center area. I was over here spending the entire stream looking for a single monster. We're looking for a blob too. That's not much to go off of, but like, what other blobs are there gonna be in the world? It's just the fact that this place is so big that it's hard to tell, like where do I even start? Where do I even go? Where's the cutoff of where it would be spawning? Because I expect it to be in a large area. But I also expect it to, like, be by town, since the whole point was that it's a worry that it's gonna attack kids or something, right? Is that what it said? So I expect it to be nearby a populated place. But I guess not, I guess. Could be something that's just anywhere. Like, that's the wyvern. And Null's like directly beside the wyvern, so it's not not one of those, that's for sure. Like, wherever it is, at the very least the game will stop me in my tracks to show me the cutscene that it's there and engage the fight for me. But right now this is Old Hill. This counts as Old Hill. It would have said Old Hill. Right?
Be safe.
Nope, it's right here. Wow, okay. Flan Prince. Rank A. Oh! Level 38! Maybe I should have waited. Alright, it's a wind elemental. Thank you, Torgal. Nope. Stone guy? Ow. Firaga. That's not the one I wanted. Tornado. Okay, so it's just... Or does it only use the elements that I happen to have? That's probably coincidence, but nope, because there's electricity. Alright. Ooh. Ooh. Dual cast? Oh, okay, okay. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. I understand, I'm fine.
Well done.
He is in fact the Flan Prince. Whew. Like the dessert? Yup. I know I used 2 potions, but it's fine. Can I eat them? Maybe. How about I try? Oh, that hit.
Help me, boy. Nice try.
Nom. Extremely nom.
I can't go on.
Whoa! Okay. How much health was I at? I know where he's at now, so it shouldn't be too much of a problem. That's like 7, 8 levels over me, was it? Hold on.
Let's go.
Alright.
Fly, Ambrosia.
Not enough. True. Alright, let's go, Ambrosia. We know where we're headed now. It'll say that it's at the cliffs, but... I mean, the others they specified. I can fly? If you hold jump, Ambrosia, like, flies a little bit. Go, Ambrosia! Go! Go get her!
You deserve a rest. To me, Flames!
Boom! Boom! Boom!
Too slow.
Give her a kiss for me. True. No fight, just kidding. Oh god. Ah, shoot.
To me, boy. Nice try.
Bop, bop. Bring him down. Bop, bop.
Nice try.
Heal me, Torgal. Counter these. Stop him, stop him, stop him. Oh, that's used in the air. I forgot. You can use it in the air. Oh, nope, 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 nope. Let me make sure I don't get screwed over by everything on the field. Oh, I whipped it. I whipped it. No, thank you. Oh, I could have sworn I hit the thing there. Bring him down, bring him down. Whew. Oh, oh. Dang. That's fine. We'll probably do it again when Jill gets here. But I wanted to give it a good old-fashioned try. But we know where it's at now, which is fine. Once I get a little better with Titan's abilities, I'll rematch it.
What brings you to the rest?
Our home finds itself in need of an extra carpenter. I wondered if I might be able to borrow Bernard for a short while.
I don't mind if he don't. We're all friends here, aren't we?
Thank you,
Hell
Martha.
yeah.
Do you know where I might find him?
He went up to Cressida on business. No
Cressida?
idea what, mind. Place is a ruin. Far as I know, he's still there.
They're
I'll look
asking
from
him
there,
to rebuild the ruins. I mean, what do you expect? Okay. What's that at? Cressida is along a path that we didn't go down before. Whether it was blocked off or whatever. Alright, let's go. Peep it. Peep it out. Check it out. Peep. Now there's a bunch of mercenaries sitting around here. We're making sure what happened before does not happen again. There. Ambrosia.
Good girl. Faster.
Let's avoid these spiders. This ain't about them. I think if I go this way though, there's like minotaurs and stuff. So I'm kind of scared to go down this path. Nah, no, there was none. Hello.
Hi. If it ain't the lad who saved my life. What brings you to a place like this?
You do, Bernard. Martha said I might find you here. I have a proposition for you.
He still remembers us saving him from like 3... Were they like crazed? Pretty sure they were crazed. Well, you know what? We'll take it. It's been 5 years, but...
Well, that beats tacking boards to bridges, sure enough. And If Martha didn't mind me being gone a while, then neither do I. You just tell me where you want me.
That's the spirit.
I couldn't ask a favor, though, could I? Before we go?
Of course.
Is it gonna revolve me checking out these ruins? Because I really want to see them.
Well, that there is Cressida, where I grew up. Ain't much left of it now, though. Except my parents' graves. But I came up here hoping to visit. I even patched up the bridge to get across. Only to find the place crawling with thieves.
Take them all
But
out.
you're a dab hand when it comes to dealing with beasts and bogles, ain't you? Any chance you could,
Of course.
It's the least I can do.
Well, thank you kindly. And take care.
You deserve to see your family. So, I'll take out every last thing in this area. We're gonna want some AoE moves. Let's put Scarlet Cyclone on. We're good on that. Actually, let's put Aerial Blast on here. Wind up a solo. We'll check out Earth and Fury, and we'll keep Rook's Gambit just in case. You deserve to kiss your girlfriend, Jill. Alright.
This shouldn't take long.
Soil and stone!
Earth and Fury. Ooh, I like it. The Krays attack pretty slow. Jumped over it. Ooh, whoa. The magic burst for that. It stops for a second. That's cringe. Oh, that one doesn't. Alright, fine. Alright. Flowers? Vampire thorns? Let me make my way over to them. More. Alright. Ooh, a wyvern. Alright, let me pick up whatever that says. It could be a potion. 3 briar clamshell.
Too slow.
I think it wants me to practice Titan on this. Ooh. Untouchable. Ow. Precision block took it down. Beating rock blocks. Well, ow.
Nice try.
Bop, bop, bop. Take down. Oh, wait, Torgal primed. Wait a second. When did Torgal do that? When did you prime? Wait, look at him. He's primed. What did he do? What causes Torgal to prime in battle? Is it just any, like, mini-boss or something? No, because did he prime during the flanking? Wait, when? Okay, whatever. He got depressed, But I want to learn Titan's abilities.
How long is it since the village was abandoned?
Well, people started packing their things after the duchy fell. Between the Blight and the Imperials, you just couldn't make ends meet. Must be nigh on a decade since the last wagon left. So it may as well have been a century, looking at the place. This isn't the Cressida I remember.
I'm sorry.
Ah, don't be. Can't live in the past, no matter how nice it might have been. As soon as I'm done saying a prayer for those that raised me, it's on to your hideaway. I'll meet you there.
Okay.
That should take care of Mid's little list. Better head back before she thinks of anything else.
Before she thinks of anything else. Let's take more of a look around Cressida before we head out, because it looks like there's more locations to it. This reminds me of, like, a very small, like, area in, Xenoblade Chronicles 2, Torna. In Torna, the Golden Country. I can't say much about it, because there are actually, like, deep story reasons behind it. At least for one of the characters, Jin. There's a lot of story behind that, so I can't say much. But it does remind me so much of it. Just the layout of it, mainly. Especially if we find a house in this little alcove. No house? Oh, you know what? I know exactly where this is. Because in the presentation, in their little pre-launch celebration, they invited Maximilian, and they played a bounty, an S-rank bounty. And it was here, in this location. I recognize it. It was right here. I might have to rewatch that, because that definitely has to be at a point where they've learned Torgal's true identity. So, I might have to rewatch the pre-launch celebration to see if they accidentally caught primed Torgal on screen. Because that'd be crazy. Because, like, I definitely didn't see Torgal Prime in it. I don't remember seeing it. But, like, of course it's gonna be harder to see something you're not looking for. You know? So, It could have just happened right in front of me, and I did not see a thing because I was too busy focusing on the actual gameplay and everything. Where's his parents' graves at? Like, where did he go? Oh well, it's not that big a deal if we find it or not. 6 briar clamshells. Back to the hideout we go. Let me check some stuff. Here, burp. Mid.
The little ones have been up to their old tricks again.
Oops.
Shouldn't you be getting some rest?
Hello, Mid.
All right, Clive? You've all done then?
I am. I've placed your various orders, and a carpenter by the name of Bernard is on his way from Martha's Rest.
That's brilliant. Thanks, Clive.
Is there anything else you need?
Nope. Blackthorn and Lady Karen have already sent over everything I asked for, and I've got all my plans drawn up. So as soon as Bernard gets here, we can get to work. I can't wait.
You can definitely tell she's Sid's daughter. Breath of Earth. Wind up. Reduces wind up cooldown time by 3 seconds.
That's my good deed for the day done. Let's see how Jill's faring.
That's my good deed for the day done. 2 side quests pop up. Okay.
Yeah. What's everyone whispering about?
Mid's back. Things are about to get interesting around here.
Jill looked white as a sheet when we brought her back. I dreaded.
Oh wait, is one of the side quests in the infirmary too? Alright, I'm just gonna hope that it doesn't, like, force me into a point where, like, I can't select any other location on the map by talking to Jill.
Ah, Clive.
Talia, how's Jill?
Recovering, but she still needs her rest.
Okay, cool.
Of course.
If she's still chilling,
Take good care of her, won't you?
then that's fine.
I'll do my best. Oh, Gav was looking for you. He said he had something to show you in the shelves.
The shelves. Oh, that's right. He went to ask Hippocrates about Torgor. He must have found something.
Oh boy. Well, I still want to do the side quests.
Look
Rodrigue.
at the man with the twins upon his shoulders, Rodrigue.
Rodrigue.
Talia has tasked me with removing a Cursebreaker's brand. But it's my first time and I don't think I can do it. I'm afraid of what happens if I fail. You survived, I know, but here as many die as recover. Is it really worth the risk?
You don't need me to answer that. You know full well what we're fighting for.
So true.
I hope as much as you that one day bearers can walk among others as equals. But until that day, a brand is a burden. And we must lift that burden in order to go undetected. The operation may be dangerous, but it's also essential. And we undergo it willingly.
I know. I still wish there was some other way. But griping about my lot helps no one, I suppose. Don't worry. I'll do what must be done.
I know you will.
Unfortunately, the first thing that needs doing is the preparation of a draft to dull the pain. Something I can't do with the infirmary's ammonia supply so low. What few leaves we have would barely be enough for removing a splinter, let alone a brand.
Alright.
Just tell me what you need.
You'll go? Oh, thank you. No one knows herb lore like Taya, and she swears by ammonia for easing pain. It's simple enough to find, if you know where to look. And fortunately for you, I do.
Sounds
Along
simple
the river near
enough.
the village of Amber over in Rosaria. Just search for the bright blue blossoms.
Bright blue blossoms, got it. Do no harm. Onward we go. Alright. Well, we got new stuff. Hold on.
What's everyone whispering about?
I'm not accepting this other quest right now. However, new weapon. And I like having new weapons. Or at least new craftable armor, if anything.
Back,
But I'm hoping new weapon. Because I did get the Titan shard, right? Yeah. So we gotta trade in 11 bolt and an earth shard to get the grindstone. Oh, excuse me. And when he lifted his fists, beneath them was found naught but dust. I'm gonna guess this is gonna be one of those, like, thicker swords. Huh? It's different, that's for sure. Get the grind! We're on the grind! We're about to learn more about Torgal. I'm so happy about that. I really want to know what's happening with him. God damn, they brought me back here. Alright.
Fly, Ambrosia.
Is this fate? Is this what we call fate?
It was easy enough to find. Now for those herbs. You deserve a rest.
Do I have to go back to, the thing? Let me... Oh my god. Lit. So true. Alright. Let's pick some flowers. We do so much just to pick some flowers.
This is the only plant around here with blue flowers. I hope it's the right one.
This isn't even the first time where we had to fight a bunch of monsters off to
Keep the infirmary stocked for a while.
just to get a hold of some flowers.
Hopefully this will put Rodriguez's mind at ease.
But it's for good reason. Feels like fate. We have to go see. Hi, Torgal. Bro's running just as fast as Ambrosia, if not faster. Let me get my gear ready. We got a better sword this time. Okay, Scarlet Cyclone can help us counter, but I think... Okay. Ignition is definitely not the way to go for it. We want Heat Wave for its thunder attacks, but we also want Will-o'-the-Wisps as a defensive method, just in case. Rook's Gambit. I feel like I'm pretty bad at dodging its physical attacks, so I might just have to go with Gouge to at least try to ensure that I bring down that stagger bar fast enough. Earth and Fury is strong as hell, but like, against something like that, I want my attacks. I want more attacks. But we'll get rid of Upheaval for Raging Fists, just because it does equal in both damage and stagger. And I think Titan should have a staggerable move on them. We're gonna work on heavy staggering for this. We're stagger as fast as possible to make sure it does not get up and attack back. I think that's our strat here. Let's do it.
There's no turning back.
Alright. Summon the Will of the Wicks. And that's why. Ooh. However, that costed my wicks, so it would have hit me. Oh, I mistimed. Hold on. Heat wave. Oh, that hit me. Oh. Okay, there we go. We're fine. We're fine. Oh shoot. I was too busy looking to see what abilities I had out. Oh shoot. I mistimed it. That's fine. Alright. Ah. Okay. Oh wow. Oh wow. Raging fists. Oh my god, that one does so much damage. So much damage for no reason. Oh my god! I keep mistiming it for some reason. I'm just... Why did I high push him? I thought I was on Torgal. Hands down. Let's not get caught in that. Ah, that one hit. That's fine, that's fine.
Well done,
We're good.
Slow.
Raging fists. That was more than dual cast, dude. Oh, budge! Yeah! Oh shoot. Oh shoot, I'm getting hit by the... Oh. I got hit by one of the hands and I immediately thought it was over. Let me... Okay. Okay. Dualcast, stop that, stop that. Let's not do that. Ah. 5200 XP. Level 32. Gelatinous mass. I knew that's where we got it from. We did it. 12,000. 12,000 gil. Dude. That was good. That was a good fight. I liked it.
Well, it's dead now.
Oh.
Whatever it was.
It was like a ball of ether, I guess, because that was an orb created by the Fallen. Oh, that's so weird. Alright, let me pick up whatever this is, and we'll go deliver the flowers. I'm trying not to make every stream just a full side questing stream, but like...
The little ones have been up to their old tricks.
It's hard not to make them so. Cause like... now that... Like, ever since the fall of the first hideaway happened, we're just getting side quests left and right.
Much trouble finding the ammonia.
Like, after every little event, there's new side quests.
Only the usual.
Even with something as basic as Mid's little quest.
And more than I was expecting. I dare say the patient won't feel a thing. That is, unless I...
You'll do fine. Talia trusts you, which means I trust you. The hideaway would be lost without skilled physicers like yourself.
Thank you for the kind words. Truly. But I'm sorry. I'm still terrified.
You'll only do worse if you keep telling yourself
Brand
that you're
is
gonna
more
do
than
worse.
just ink on flesh. It's a death sentence. Milk of the wyvern tail lurking just below the surface of the skin. One ill-conceived incision, a single slip, and the poison fouls the patient's blood. Failure means death, and even success means tremendous pain. Days of agony as the wound heals. I became a physiker to help people, not to kill them. I don't want to kill anyone.
Cursebreakers lead hard lives, and the operation is only the beginning. They toil in the shadows, risking life and limb, knowing their efforts will win them neither glory nor acclaim. And yet we never won for volunteers. Why do you think that is?
Conviction? They're willing to die?
They're willing to fight. To give their lives to create a world where people like us can be more than mere possessions. I know your work isn't easy, but neither is going under the knife. Be a shoulder for your patients to lean on. Stay strong for them.
You sound like Tyre. Do you know what she once told me? It's natural for a patient to feel like they're suffering in solitude. And it's a physiker's duty to see that they don't. Thank you for helping me remember that. I won't falter. Not again.
All right. That should be a little step closer to making a better place for everyone here. Hello, Desiree.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back so soon. Is everything we've received and everything promised?
We've got 295. Over 295. We have 305. Alright. Not long ago, or safe passage, not long ago, I was accosted by footpads as I walked the gilded path, and would have perished alone in the desert had not the Cursebreakers come to my aid. I owe them my life. May this token serve them well. Dire Wolf Jess. What?
All yours. Come again. I may have more for you.
Let's see what that is. Just increases combo damage by 5%. So any combo imaginable. Okay. Direwolf and Bloodhawk. Maybe I should start swapping things out. Hold on, let me... I feel like I've been doing fine on damage. I probably don't need the attack plus swap. We'll just keep it on.
Yeah. What's everyone whispering about? Haven't you heard? Mid's back.
Alright, next quest. Hello there, Doris.
Do you have a moment, Sid? A team of Cursebreakers has gone missing.
Oh
in
boy.
Northreach.
Which team?
Coles. They were sent to liberate a carriage of bearers before they could be smuggled to market.
Oh
They were
no.
moving in for their assault when the carriage was attacked by goblins. A Cursebreaker managed to release a Stolas amid the confusion, but... this was days ago. They should be back by now, but I've heard nothing from any of them. I can't help but worry that...
They know the work is dangerous. But I'm sure they're fine.
But what if I've got them all killed? Before they go out, I always remind them why we're doing this, what they escaped, and what we're freeing people from. But I never really thought how my words might affect them. What risks they might take because of the things I've said.
I'll find them.
I'll go and find them. We'll both rest easier knowing they're safe.
Thank you, Sid. And I'm sorry to trouble you with this. The plan was to intercept the slaver somewhere in the Dragon's Eyrie. I can't tell you much more than that, I'm afraid.
That should be enough to go on. If they were there, Torgal will track them down.
The weight of command. Alright. All the way to the Dragon's Eyrie. Which is... over here. Not sure why they don't just tell me to go to the Dragon's Eyrie. Actually, no. Which one is closer? Screw it. Going to the Dragon's Eyrie. I'm gonna go to the obelisk they actually tell me to go to. We go by Chocobo. I like Titan's design.
Alright.
I like the way he looks there.
Straight home now.
Come on. That's what I thought. Get away.
Cole, I'm glad you're in one piece.
Just about. Sid, if you don't mind me asking, what are you doing here?
Doris sent me to find you. She hasn't heard anything since the attack. She's been worried about you.
I sent a runner to the Dame in Northreach. The hideaway should have learned of our survival yesterday.
Well, I'm here now. And it looks like you freed the bearers.
Only some. The rest locked themselves in the slavers' carriage rather than fleeing when they had the chance. I want to help them, Sid. But we're barely in any state to protect those few we did save.
You made the right decision. Now where's the carriage?
The goblins may still be out there.
You have duties to attend to here. See to the injured. I'll handle the rest.
All right. Just follow the path to the south. You'll come across the carriage soon enough. And please, hurry. If the beastmen get to those bearers, the poor souls will be eaten alive.
I won't let that happen.
Thank you. And Sid, it's good to see you.
Don't thank me just yet. They're trying to get into the carriage.
Ow. Didn't change my moveset. Didn't really think about it. Damn. Thought I had it. Bring him down. Broke through my block. Let's drag your ass down. Soil and stone. Shoot. Big swing. I want to hit it. There we go. Good shit.
Who are you? A friend. Are there any more survivors? Why didn't you flee with the others? If the goblins had made it through that door, you wouldn't have stood a chance.
Why should we run? One miserable death's no worse than another.
Perhaps. But we're here to give you another choice. Freedom, safety. The life you've been denied. Come with us. Let us protect you.
Sid, I couldn't just let you... You weren't too late then. Thank the gods.
This man risked his life to save yours. To give you a second chance.
Fine. Do with us what you will.
What we'll do with you is take you to safety. After that, it's up to you. Your lives are your own now.
You can leave the rest to us, Sid. We'll get everyone back to the hideaway.
Thank you. I'll let Doris know we're expecting new arrivals.
All right. Oh, Doris. I wonder if this will change the hideaway a little bit. That's the one thing I really want. I want the hideaway to change with as many bearers that we save.
The little ones have been up to their old tricks again.
Sid, welcome back. A Stolas from the Dame arrived not long after you left. If I'd just waited a little longer, I might have been able to deal with things myself. Or maybe I wouldn't. I keep making the wrong decisions.
Cole and the others got home safely. You made exactly the right decision.
No, I was lucky. I've been tracking that slaver for months, and then I sent Cole and you after them, woefully unprepared. What kind of leader sends people into danger without considering all the risks? I should have urged greater caution, told Cole to be wary, to pull back at the first sign of trouble.
We swore the same oath as you, Doris.
It's good to see you safe and well, Cole. I'm sorry.
With all due respect, we Cursebreakers don't risk our lives because you commanded of us. We risk them because we believe in our cause. No one with doubts ever joins our ranks. The agony of removing the brand more than sees to that.
We all know how much bravery that takes.
Cole, I never doubted your courage. Only my ability to see it put to good use. Thank you for your faith in me. I'm not sure I deserve it. I sometimes wonder if I might prefer to risk death alongside the others than ask it of them. But I'm a Cursebreaker. I swore an oath too. I have a role to play, and I must trust that I'm the right one to play it.
You will. In time.
Alright. 350. Breath of Fire, Rising Flames. Rising Flames cooldown time. Okay. Okay.
Jill looked white as a sheet when they...
Nothing new. Doesn't look like it. Alright. Now we get to learn about Torgal. At least hopefully.
Clive, where have you been? I've been wanting to ask you
Side
something
questing.
about Torgal. Where did you get him, like, in the first place?
My father brought him back from one of his expeditions into the Northern Territories. They were crossing a snowfield when they heard his cries, and seeing no sign of his pack, they took him in.
What do you reckon, Tomes?
It certainly adds weight to the theory. Clive, I believe that Torgal may be no mere hound, but a rare frostwolf, an animal native to the far northern reaches of Valisthea. In one of our oldest bestiaries, I found reference to a frostwolf who served as guardian to an ancient queen of the north. Such was his mastery over ether, he could cast magics on command. His name was Fenrir.
Fenrir the Frostwolf.
Now, the annals do not state it explicitly, but I have reason to believe this queen was a dominant of Shiva, a girl from the Northern Territories and her faithful hound. One awakens as the dominant of Shiva, and the other...
You're saying that Jill granted Torgal his powers?
What?
Just like Fenrir. People called him my hound, but Torgal and Jill were inseparable. He grew up as a faithful companion to the dominant of Shiva, and years later, his powers awakened. Just when his master needed him the most.
You're right. If it weren't for Torgal blasting those bastards to Kingdom Come, Jill would have been for it.
Quite. Though Torgal's power is his own, his latent birthright as a Frostwolf, it had only to be unlocked.
Oh, get you, Torgal!
You're an even finer hound than we thought.
And regarding your original concern, you need not fear for Torgal's health. Why, the beast has the appetite of a behemoth. Just this very morn, I found him with his nose buried in my nuts.
There you are! I've been looking everywhere for you. Bernard's here. I need you to introduce us so we can get to work.
I shan't be a moment.
So I'm going to assume that Fenrir's also a summon in other Final Fantasy games. It could be from older ones. Because the furthest pack I've played is 7. I don't know. So far 9 hasn't shown him. If it has one.
You and everyone else. But I promise I'll pay you back.
So I
But it
don't.
won't be fingers to the bone for you lot.
And
Starting
as
right
far
now.
as I got an 8,
Just you wait.
I
I'll
haven't
make
seen
wonders like
a
this
Fenrir.
world's never seen.
Then I look forward to seeing them.
Alright, Mid, what can you do?
I wonder if Vivian's made any progress tracking down Kupka.
Thanks for before, son. That was a good deed you did me.
Thanks for letting me do this, Clive. I'll pay you back, I promise.
Okay. I wonder if we're actually gonna have anything to do with her. It's definitely not the location I thought it was, so maybe...
I think I'll wait till
Dungeoneering. Because I was thinking of the place that was like over here. I didn't know if it could like interconnect between the two spots or something. I was thinking of the place that's over here. No, it would be like right here, if anything. The Tub and Crown. Anyway. I'm headed to here. Gotcha. Alright, Vivian. Where would Kupka be?
How goes the hunt for Kupka?
Largely in circles. We have myriad sightings of strange soldiers in unexpected places, but nothing definitive as yet.
It's all people from
We're
Waloed,
certain by what route he left Rosalind.
which is interesting.
Well, keep at it. If
With
anyone
how
can piece
far
this
away
puzzle
Waloed
together, it's
is.
you. And I'm willing to wait as long as it takes.
Like how far east Waloed is. You wouldn't really expect them to be the ones to show up all the way in the west to save the Dalmekians.
What? Here?
Would that be a problem?
Do you know, Clive? I believe it a mercy that you didn't inherit your father's throne. Your poor people would surely live in fear of you.
You have nothing to worry about on that front. I won't be claiming his crown.
That is a relief.
Clive, have you got a minute? We, have a guest.
Why'd the cutscene quality kick up? That's scary. Why'd the quality of the cutscene kick up? That usually means big things are happening. And I don't want big things to happen. Not at the hideaway, at least. That's scary.
For your trouble.
Oh boy.
In hindsight.
Uncle Byron?
Clive, my boy! Tap a cask and stoke the ovens for your favourite uncle is here!
Oh boy. Who told him where the hideaway was? Did Clive tell him when we visited? Oh boy. Meanwhile, Twin Side, the Holy Empire of Sembrek. Yeah, because they moved 5 years ago. Seat of the Imperial Court.
The Dalmekian government sues for peace.
Audience chamber.
How shall we respond?
If
They
they're
took
willing
over
to accept their
quickly.
fault in the matter, I see no reason to refuse them.
Like 5 years
Still, we
seems
must
like a long
insist
time,
on
but
substantial
for an invasion and war and shit,
Inside stores
that's
are not as bottomless
that's
as
fast. That's pretty fast.
We have many more mouths to feed. We shall just have to have the Dalmex empty their treasuries for us.
This bitch and her kid.
Of course, none of this would have been possible without your timely intervention, Prince Olivier.
Indeed, I doubt any of us would have had the courage to trade words with the mighty Titan, nor less the wit.
Is he one of the Knights of the Round?
The Empire owes you a great debt.
Is Olivier the Knights of the Round? Or at least a representation of them? Is that why he's playing with a knight toy?
Very good.
Because Knights of the Round would be something that would step up to Titan easily.
Now, let us come to the question of precisely when the Dalmex will withdraw their troops.
Dion's fire could rid us of them in mere moments.
They have Bahamut
The
and
men
the
of
fucking
Fist
Knights
will
of the
not
Round.
withdraw until a peace treaty is concluded. So let us keep the negotiations open, give them time to gather what gold and trinkets they can.
Sorry,
And once
I'm
they
just-
deliver that which we demand, what worth is a piece of parchment?
I'm just really hyped. I want to know what that kid is.
Radiance. Were Prince Dion to take the field, the enemy would surely send their own dominant to meet him. And
Not if
while
you sweep
His
them
Highness
fast
would
enough.
Of course, prevail. There would be heavy losses on both.
You need not fear Hugo Kupka. He is engaged on the Western Front. Even were the Dalmex to send for him, he would not arrive in time. As much as I would enjoy witnessing a clash between Bahamut and Titan, it is not to be.
And Bahamut clears. Always.
And what of your subjects, your Radiance?
Bahamut's too much of an
If the
ultra
fighting
powerful
spread to the
god,
city
as they
proper,
always hype him up to be
people would bear the brunt of it.
for normal summons or icons to take him
There will be
down.
losses, it is true. Yet for every citizen who falls, another can be bred. For every home that burns, another can be built. The Empire will live on.
This is all about total domination of the Empire. And it seems like Dion's
Dion?
not with it, too.
Yes, sire.
I feel like they're trying to make Bahamut a good guy, but he's just following his dad's every word. And that's the thing that's taking him down. Bro, did you really need the flower? What are these flowers about, man? You get some kind of high off of your flower, dude? Is that why it's that important? Even in that mural in the back, it looks... Wait, is that supposed to be Grieger? Oh, that's Grieger. Are they trying to say that the dragon that accompanies Grieger is Bahamut or something? Is the flower a representation of something?
Prepare for battle.
Sire.
Do not make me repeat myself. Return to your camp and await my orders.
Dion! Please. Destroy him.
If that is your wish, your Radiance, I shall depart at once.
I feel so bad for him. He does not like that Annabella has taken up the throne. He does.
Greek forgive you.
He wishes he wasn't under the Emperor's authority.
What do the astrologers augur?
The stars are in agreement, Your Radiance. The shadow of treachery hangs over Prince Dion.
What? Treachery?
So Annabella's tales were true. You disappoint me, Dion.
They're using astrology to look into people's personalities. Can we... I want Annabella dead. I want her gone so bad. I want to know what she's all about. She keeps giving birth... She keeps on giving birth to icons. That's the thing. She keeps birthing out dominants like they're nothing. And that's what's concerning me. Like, maybe that's the reason why she was so upset about Clive's existence, because he was the only... to her, he was the only dominant she didn't give birth to.
It's just one thing after another around here.
Like, I find it very suspicious that she's only giving birth to dominants. Joshua, Clive, and Olivier. Hello, Uncle Byron.
Ah, my dear nephew. How I've missed you.
How did you find this place, Uncle?
That's what I'm saying.
Through the good offices of young Sir Wade. He really is the most helpful fellow. As are you, I hear. The Guardians and those they freed tell the most outlandish tales of your heroics in Rosalith. Which is why I came, to learn the full truth of the matter. Sort the fact from the
Well,
fiction.
I dueled Hugo and then sliced his hands off.
Guardians of the Flame to evacuate the people of Rosalith to Port Isolde.
I was. Aye.
Then I have questions for you. Please, come inside, Uncle.
Gladly. You there?
Boy.
There are 2,000 gold talents in those chests. See that they're added to my nephew's coffers, would you?
2,000?
And I'm afraid that is all I know.
A fleet sailing south past Port Isolde. Most intriguing.
Forgive me for not being able to tell you more. I hadn't the faintest idea Kupka withdrew wounded from Rosalith. Still less that my own nephew dealt the decisive blow.
What do you think, Vivian?
I think, with this news of the Dalmekian fleet and recent reports of the Royalists' movements, that the final piece of the puzzle has fallen into place. Come here and I'll show you. It is known that Kupka's forces entered Rosaria via its unguarded coast. So can the same be said of your visitors from Waloed? Certainly her royal navy is famed for the efficiency with which it bears her knights from one battlefield to the next. And in the Einherjar, or Black Galleon, she boasts a vessel nigh as swift, and every bit as feared as the kingdom's legendary cavalry. A fitting flagship for a land apart, her naval presence being crucial to her ambitions beyond Ash. You a vested interest in Titan's survival. Whither would you take him? Why, home to Drake's Fang, a place rich enough in ether to conjure the magics needed to mend his hurts. But would that not entail an arduous voyage around the southern cape? Let us say that the Royalists did put ashore with a mind to spirit Kupka away from under your very nose. Could that truly have been their plan for him? To load him aboard one of the ships flying Republican colors sighted off the coast near Port Isolde. To spend weeks at sea, being tossed hither and yon by unforgiving waves, his life hanging in the balance. No. The journey would mean Titan's death, and Kupka's faithful creatures would not allow it. So what then was the plan of our Waluda friends? Reports suggest they made not for the coast, but for the desert. And by cutting through the Velcroy, a party traveling light would have Titan back in his bed days before a galley could lurch into port. To wit, it was the Royalists, not the Republicans, who effected Hugo Kupka's safe retreat. I would stake your life on it.
Well, we expected that, right? Like, he'd be heading back
So
home.
it was the Waludas who spirited the wretch away. Now I think about it, there was something a little strange about the ships I saw. The men seemed almost crestfallen, as if in mourning, as if they believed, or were made to believe, that their master was dead.
You have a keen mind, Lord Rosfield. And you have your answer. To find Kupka, you have merely to follow the Royalist trail across the Velcroy. It may well have gone cold by now, but as they say in the Republic, all roads lead to Drake's Fang.
Allow me to accompany you part of the way. As luck would have it, I had intended to journey Candlewood on business after visiting you here. The Fang would be but a short detour.
I'd be glad of the company. Give me a moment to make ready. I need to tell my friends what we've learned. And where we're going.
Very well, but be quick about it, my boy. Time waits for no man.
All right.
Mid's finished outfit.
I mean, I doubt Nectar has anything new, so... Well, it would have told me. So, we're all good on that part. I don't think we really need anything. Except potions, right? Yeah, need potions. We need a lot of stuff.
The little ones have been up to their old tricks again.
I'll just stock up completely just in case.
Who's this blue blood? One of Sid's associates?
Family, more likely. I heard tell he's...
No, this is... yeah. Whoops. Making sure nothing's new.
Is it business or pleasure?
Let me get some... not orchestra and rolls. I don't know what I was doing there.
It's rubbing me
Some
blind,
potions.
you know.
And some hot
Can't find a
potions.
better price than that.
And a stony
It'd
skin
better all
tonic.
be here. Come again. Or don't. I'm not much bothered either way.
Back, are ya? What do you want?
Alright, Hunter's Waistcloth and Platinum Cannons. Yeah, alright. Don't really need them. Drake Slayer's bracelets. Yeah, we need Scarletite again, but I highly doubt we're gonna find any more Scarletite.
And?
Alright.
going to find Kupka.
It's probably how it's gonna happen. The entire showdown's gonna be at the crystal, isn't it?
Otto, Kupka's at Drake's Fang. I'll be leaving before sunset.
You're not going in there alone, are you?
Don't worry. I'm not going there to destroy the Mother Crystal. All I'm after is Kupka's head. I won't risk any more than I have to. I promise.
The Lancer and the Fang are all Kupka's personal fiefdom. You have any trouble on the way, you ask for Rosina Dalimil. Some call her the Desert Hare.
Who is she?
An old associate of Sid's, and only Sid's. All I know is the name, and that they used to meet at the Dalamil Inn. We've heard nothing from her since he died. But I'm thinking maybe the new Sid might be able to bring her back into the fold.
Thanks. I'll keep that in mind.
So, what about your uncle? I mean, he's welcome to stay, but...
Don't look so worried. He'll be coming with me.
Thank fuck for that.
Gav, Otto, I'm leaving you two in charge.
You can count on us.
Jeez. I'm so glad that Gav's still alive, man. I'm so glad he didn't die that day. Alright, let's go, Unc.
All right, Uncle. I'm ready to depart. Shall we?
We shall. Come, let us away to adventure.
Finally! We have a new location in Southern Territories. The Velcroy Desert. A vast arid sea of sand and stone that has been slowly consuming western Dalmatia since time immemorial. Alright! Whoa. Okay, not trying to raid the channel right now. Not while my stream's going.
And when last I walked this path. There's an old trading post not far from here. The road to Drake's Fang leads through it.
The trading post it is.
Riddle of the Sands.
Our destination lies over that dune, beyond the ruins. Mark them well, Clive. It's all too easy to lose one's bearings in the sands.
Helldiver. Hold on. Let me switch out my moveset for stuff that's actually for fighting basic ass enemies. Everyone's Titan. And upheaval. What does he do? He has an axe. Scorpions.
Stay down.
Oh, I was just about to say, how much area do we get to explore? It looks pretty
Years
big.
ago, when you were just a boy, you and I rode this way together, accompanying your father on a scouting expedition to Drake's Fang.
He let me come with you.
I'm not surprised you don't remember. It was just before Joshua was born. You were so eager to be there when your brother arrived that you whipped your chocobo too hard on the journey home and fell from the saddle. I shall never forget how Elwyn fussed over you as you sat in the sand, bawling like a babe.
That's cute.
After it.
Oh. A lot of sand's kicking up over here. Ooh, wait, ruins. Ruins might have chests. And I like chests. Seratina. Well, didn't want to do that, but... Pew. Can I go through here? No. No crawling. Didn't get to look at all the locations. Hold on. That fight threw me off. Okay. So far, so little. Getting a lot of nothing. Oh. Almost passed by it. Mithril belt. That sounds good. However, is it going to be better than Drake Slayers? It is not. Excuse me. Wonder what happened here. Alright. Northern Velcro Desert. Oh, is this more so like an entrance to there? Like, is there not a proper entrance over in there? That's just an assumption, don't take it too seriously. We'll see. I gotta go further. Give me a moment. Alright. Yeah, because we go up. Northern Velcro Desert.
I can't see a thing.
Come, Clive. Let us turn back before we lose our way.
Time to fight.
You cannot stop me.
Be safe.
Oops. Keep forgetting he needs me to charge. Oh. Wild chocobos. Like, will we be swept away or something from doing this? It doesn't seem like it, so I'm chilling. Alright, just go straight forward. Spawn camp. Oh, we kind of left the other one behind.
Titan!
Oof. Get outranged though. Outrange the hell out of you. Oh hey, kinda clears up here. Salamander. Ow. You do 3. I forgot. Chronolith is detected by nearby. Still don't know what that means. Or what it does for me. I didn't mean to go with Brute mode, but... Bop. Oh, I missed. Oh. I keep mistiming it. I'm trying to like practice timing on these things because I know they're not gonna kill me. It's like I can't get it for some reason. I feel like I'm clicking it and it doesn't come through in time. Still can't do shit with this. Still don't know how I'm supposed to do shit with this. Alright.
Ready, go?
Let's go, Ambrosia. Let's go a bit further out here. See if there's any, like, secret things. Like goblins. Oh. Yeah. Do they have any chests hiding around? Would have been nice, but it doesn't seem like they do. I'm pretty sure there's an achievement for finding every single chest in the game. So like I'm hoping at some point they give like an accessory or something that helps detect chests, cause like find every little thing in this giant open world just seems like a pretty tough ask. Whoa, 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 leave Torgal alone. Alright. We can head back to the ruins. Before we get lost. We're not lost. It was the tiniest location in the world. There was no way we would have gotten lost. I think he was just kind of overselling it. That was like the tiniest possible location in this entire desert.
Come on.
Well, oh, I can't jump over that. That's cringe. Know what I can do? Beat up some scorpions.
Be safe.
New enemies approach. Oh, what? I was hoping one of them would get close. Even more, okay. I'm coming, Uncle. Thunderstorm. Bob. Thing even hyped itself up to lunge at me or something too. Whoa, that's a cliff. That was in fact a cliff. Well, pretty simple. Hello, chocobos. Alright. We'll see what's going on this way. Scorpions. And Terrace. Oh! You can fight with her! Can she... Alright, she has nothing for Y. To be fair, she's supposed to be like for stuff you're over leveled for, I feel like. Which is why she doesn't do too much damage.
Straight home now.
But that's really cool that you can fight with her. Oh boy. And Terrace. Got you. Don't worry. Might as well. Let me... Okay, it auto-targeted that one. I need to learn my lesson. I really need to. Let's... Whew. Knuckle crack. Deserts in games can be pretty awesome. I don't know if I'd say this is one of those moments, but like, I don't know. I'm kind of chilling with it. I fuck with ancient ruins and all that stuff. And of course that's going to be shown a lot in deserts. This is the entrance. I guess if we're going to explore the rest of it, we might as well hit up
Ready, go? Run
this
like the wind.
place. I don't know why he went directly off-road. Like, I know he follows my movements, but jeez. I was just trying to get on the road, he could have just gotten behind me. Oh, there's chocobo marks all up and down. So you can see where, like, traders and stuff move around. It's them! It's them right there. Boom!
You deserve a rest.
Okay. Didn't want to catch on, but that's fine. Is that one alone? No, it's not. I saw a tail sticking up on the other side. I was about to say, if it's alone, then it's something big. Okay. Oh. That was another. Level up. 33. I mean, that's fine considering they're starting to give us the S and A rank stuff now for bounties. Let's go in by the actual entrance.
Who do you think those soldiers were?
Soldiers in the inn? Says not an obelisk. Kupka's finally made his move. I don't know if y'all care about your lord right now, but I don't know, what is Kupka's classification?
The good old
King?
Dalamil Inn. Do you know, this heat has given me quite a thirst. Quick drink before we press on?
Sure, I guess. A quick drink will do you some good. Oh boy.
Look, there. Those are Ashen steeds. No doubt about it.
And such a long ride from Stonehair. Our Waluda friends must be soothing their saddle sores in the inn. Shall we join them? Run along and play now, Torgal. Dogs aren't allowed inside.
Damn. We can't bring him in. They don't allow dogs. I guess this place is like infested with wolves, so they don't want to take any chances. Well, not just wolves, but a lot of dog-like predators. Canine predators.
Good day to you. Eating?
Sorry about my pal. He only talks when his mouth's full. What do you recommend?
Well, if you're after something light, we do a fine chocobo soup with lentils and honey.
2 bowls of that then. An ale.
Right you are.
Hey, girl!
Coming!
Oh boy.
Pal, would you rather be my squire?
Where is she going? Don't tell me something's up with her already. She's delivering to someone important. Oh, that was alright. That was a build up to. They're here? Joshua's here?
Grace, it is plain you are not yet well enough to travel. If you would only let me take you to someone who can better attend to your ills.
No, we must press on. Prince Dion has returned to his camp and will soon depart for the front. I must speak with him at all costs. Miss this chance and I may never get another.
Does he know?
You do understand that?
Does he know that the Empire's probably just gonna
Yes,
take Dion
Grace.
down themselves?
You must at least agree to take your medicine. I'll fetch you some water.
She's gonna be the one to meet Clive. I feel like. But him and Joshua aren't gonna come face to face. But she's probably gonna see Clive down here. No? Okay. The camera work on this is pretty nice. I like it. I like the camera work with this game.
Keep watch, they tell us. But all I see is sand.
I hear they got our guest back to the Fang without any trouble. We'll be leaving soon enough.
Why the Lord Commander dragged us all this way just to save that blockhead's skin, I'll never know. Dominant or not, he's a bloody idiot.
That'll be Kupka, then.
Well, let's get this down us. We've a long way to go.
Hey, you.
Oh boy. Why do you speak? The face he made.
Sorry.
Oh boy. Let's not have a throwdown with Joshua in the building.
Can you walk, Your Grace?
What's wrong?
I fear trouble may be brewing downstairs.
Just peer through.
You two are travelers, are you not? Me and my companions are strangers here. Perhaps you'd be good enough to accompany us a while. Help us find our way.
Sorry, lads, but we've got business in camera that can't wait.
Ah, I'm sure you could spare us an hour or two. Come on. Friend.
I'm afraid we don't have a moment to lose. Friend.
God.
Stay back, Uncle.
Gladly.
You eat your food.
It's the outlaw. Take him.
Boom! Gone.
Bravo, my boy! Just like that!
Pop. I almost went damageless, but I pile drived at the wrong time. I was quick and easy. I thought there were gonna be phases to that. You know, kinda expected the basic ass setup of like them calling for other people to run in and start ganging up on me even more, you know, second wave type shit.
For your trouble. Word of advice, miss. That soup could do with a touch more salt.
Does she want Joshua to see him? Or is this a whole thing of they cannot be in contact with each other whatsoever?
Now's our chance.
It's a no contact thing. Yep.
Your Grace?
I'm fine.
Oh boy. Well, they picked the fight, so, not my fault. Phoenix is responding.
Clive?
Honestly, my first instinct would have been to look outside. Or does he just feel his presence directly from in there? He knows. I want to know about the no contact. Oh.
What is it now?
It's nothing.
No! That's another one of my least favorite tropes. Like, it's fine the first few times, I guess. But it's like, when it's overdone and every single game and anime in the world has the whole, it's nothing, it's nothing, it's nothing, it's nothing, it's nothing, it's nothing. Like, say something other than it's nothing, at the very least. It doesn't concern you. It's not that important. I'll handle this on my own.
Where are you?
We're just being open and honest. You know,
we didn't know where to find Kupka before. We do.
Once you go flat.
Like eating it with a crust. The most fragrant herbs and
the finest fabrics.
Can I go to any of these shops?
Butter in that furnace. Get it stoked.
Sorry, but the master's not here at the moment. All orders have to go through him.
Why is the tavern shut?
The inn's a mess of blood-soaked splinters, thanks to you. The least you can do is let us clean up in peace. I told the guard those soldiers started it. Don't need any more trouble.
Okay. So, like, you... I understand that you're mad, however...
treat you.
No,
I need a drink.
Like, at the very least, don't be an asshole to me. All I did was defend myself. Cactuar needles. Is that acupuncture?
Fucking men of the wrong. Anytime they pull their snouts out of Kupka's trough is when they want to.
They have acupuncture using cactuar needles.
1,000 gil for a meal. It's all the fault of this blasted war. The moment they find out you're from the Empire, they flat out refuse to do business with you.
Is that what this is turning into? Waludu's trying to create an alliance with Dalmatian, Dalmatia. I was going with Dalmatian because I wanted to say an alliance with the Dalmatian army.
And it's the only way from here to the Fang. It would seem Lord Kupka is not accepting visitors at present.
We have to get through that gate.
Not by force, I trust. We've attracted quite enough unwanted attention already.
By guile, then. Perhaps the Desert Hare can offer us her aid.
Rosina Dalamil, woman of mystery. But how will we find her? We know naught of her but her name.
And that she was working with Sid. Sid's other collaborators have all been people of means. The wealthiest and most successful members of their communities. I'll wager this Rosina Dalamil is the same.
That would certainly help to narrow the search. We need only inquire as to who is in charge of the town.
And that's exactly what I mean to do.
Looks like we won't
There's a
be getting
shop
back
here,
to
though.
Drak's Fang anytime soon.
Good day, my lord.
Breath of lightning. Lightning rod. Reduces cooldown time by 5 seconds. And orchestrion roll. I never sold the platinum sword.
Pleasure trading with you.
That's a lot of gil.
Thank you for
There
your
we go.
custom.
A little back way over here. Let's see if there's anything hiding in it. Nothing in particular. Okay.
Mummy, I want to play with the crystal.
How many times do I have to tell you? It's not a toy.
You got nothing to say? Alright, let me actually speak to the townspeople. Instead of screwing around.
Light it for Gilbert's sake.
Anything I can help you with, travelers? Allow me. My good man, we represent one of the oldest and greatest trading houses of Port Isolde.
Oh boy.
We're seeking to expand our business in the region and would very much like to make the acquaintance of Dalamil's leading entrepreneurs. If only we knew where to find them.
Well, we're best known for our baths, our markets and our smithies. I suppose you could do worse than start your search at one of those.
Thank you. You've been most helpful. Oh, you wouldn't happen to know a lady by the name of Rosina Dalamil, would you?
No. I can't say I do.
Well, thank you all the same.
And before we attract attention, but anyway, like Rosina's name is
Men of the wrong.
huh. Oh, you. Like Rosina's like someone
What do you want? Can't you see I'm
everyone
busy?
actually hates,
I
someone
won't keep you long.
notorious.
I'm looking for someone. A woman by the name of Rosina Dalamil. Do you know her?
Never heard of her. Is that all?
One more question. If I wanted to find the richest trader in town, where would you recommend that I look?
Oh, that's easy. The Briar's Kiss. Won't find a finer smithy this side of the strait.
Okay.
The owner's only a young sprig, but he's got all the right ideas.
The Briar's Kiss, you say?
That one girl who was at the smithy did say that as long as the guy's gone.
You said Sid's contact was likely to be an influential sort. Influence comes with age and experience. Believe you me.
Won't be getting back to Drake's Fang anytime soon.
Okay.
Mummy, I want to play with the crystal. How many times do I have to tell you?
Is it the guy on the port this time? It is. I swear it was not popping up.
Can I help you? Yes, I'm looking for a woman by the name of Rosina, a long-standing
We get it.
pillar of your community, I believe, from old trading stock.
Then you should ask further. He's been here for years. Knows the place and its people like the back of his hand. And he's in with all the old merchant families. Try the baths. That's where you'll usually find him.
Thank you kindly. Well, it sounds like we have our man.
Speak with Ferda.
Perhaps. Let's go and find out exactly what this Ferda knows.
Wait, incense! Wax candle!
Hello.
Excuse me. Are you Ferda?
I am. Can I help you, travelers?
I hope so. You've lived here for some time, is that correct? Do you know Rosina Dalamil? We believe she may be a trader of some renown.
And what business do you have with the desert hare?
She was a close friend of mine. I was hoping she might be able to help me.
Very well. Go to the bordello. I'll arrange an introduction.
Do you think we can trust him?
Only as far as I think.
Yeah.
So you're the ones who've been sniffing around.
Yep, I knew it.
I beg your pardon?
Don't play the fool. Stick your nose in our business and you're likely to lose it.
Alright. Back alley bruiser. So, Rosina's not exactly the best person, I'm assuming. Well, I didn't want to hit you, but okay. Whoop, whoop. Whew. I'll just hit him with a punch. I'm not gonna do the perfect time. He just gets the punch. Enemy's bastard.
Who are you working for? Him or her?
Him. The boss. He wanted us to test you.
Though one could hardly call that a
test.
Lord Ferda?
Look what the cat dragged in. Your skill with a blade is rare indeed, my lord. A fitting talent for an outlaw.
You know who I am. So what now?
Huh.
Call in the men of the Rock and collect the bounty?
That isn't my decision to make. Our work is done. Take him to meet his precious Rosina. She will be interested to make his acquaintance.
Yes, my lord. To the Lock of Leisure, then.
To the Lock of Leisure.
Lights and pots! Clothes and...
The juiciest meat from Green's. Yes, the carpets have...
Is this the place?
Lubo's Forge. The Briar's Kiss.
Ah, so it was the young sprig after all. So much for Rosina Dalamil being a woman of experience. How wrong I was.
It was an easy mistake to make, Uncle. After all, it must have been years since Sid last saw her. Sorry, him. Whoever this Lubor truly is, he's clearly a man of means. I'd say he deserves our respect.
See that he gets it.
Okay. Damn, bro. Leave me alone. Hop off.
Lubor, Lord Ferda told me to bring them to you.
My boys tell me you're in need of assistance. Sid the Second.
I won't waste your time. I need passage through the south gate.
Tell me, what do you think is a merchant's most important commodity? Why, trust. Everyone knows that. Without it, you have nothing. And nothing is exactly what you have. And so, for you, I, too, have nothing. I'm not in the business of helping every lost puppy that wanders in off the street. I'm a busy man, as you can see.
Let's leave this mummer to his farce.
By all means. Find someone else to help you on your way. Just be sure to tell them you're not the two travelers from the inn the guards are looking for. Don't want them jumping to conclusions, do we?
Why, you...
So, what do we need to do to earn your trust?
I like this one. Willing to do whatever it takes to get what he wants. Men like you have a special place in my heart. Why, you ask? Because they get me what I want. Always.
Alright, that makes sense.
Fine. So what do you want?
Don't tell me you're gonna listen to this swaggering scruff.
We might as well hear him out. It's only natural that an ally of Sid's would seek assurances of strangers. Assuming he is an ally, of course. 5 years ago, he would have still been a boy.
And yet even then I had more good sense than a man, 5 times my age? But enough of the pleasantries. We were speaking of what I want. I want you to put an end to the trouble in Dalamil. Return to me when you have done so, and you shall have my aid. Until then, I bid you good day.
What trouble? If you're going to give us orders, be clear about them, damn you!
Manners, Greybeard. One catches more damselflies with honey than with vinegar.
What did you call me?
My apologies. A word of advice in recompense. Follow the crystals. Oh, but that was 3. Oh, I'm making this too easy for you.
Ha! It will be easy. Solving his little riddle should be like dealing with him. Child's play. Let us divide our forces, Clive. I'd rather not drag this parlor game on any longer than we need to.
All right. Good luck, Uncle.
Follow the crystals.
I thought we were the only ones causing trouble in Dalamil.
The misfortune Dalamil finds herself in is of a crystalline nature. So do be discreet in your inquiries,
Do you have a moment?
Depends what for.
Just a question. Dalamil seems to be thriving compared to the other villages I came through on the way. Is there a reason for that?
Well, we're a stone's throw from Drake's Fang for one. The soldiers guarding the Mother Crystal and the shipments need a place to spend their hard-earned gil. The men on the rock throw their money about like there's no tomorrow.
Is that so? Well, thank you. Don't let me keep you from your work any longer.
A word of advice, traveller. You see pots like this around town, you leave them alone. Unlike where you come from, fresh water's in short supply around these parts. We store what little rainwater
When did you get so big?
For, well, not a rainy day, but you know what I mean.
Clumsy lout. If anything's damaged...
So, something with the crystals.
Fresh bread, warm from the oven.
You wouldn't believe how much you gave me. What can I do for you, soldier? Need that sword polishing?
I'm not a soldier.
Ugh, then be off with you. I serve the men of the Rock and the men of the Rock only.
You have an agreement with them?
Don't be stupid. I just know which side my bread is buttered. Don't want to be stuck under some pauper when they come knocking. With pockets deeper than Zemeckis and an urge to empty them. No, just leave, will you? Before you scare them off. Do you think they'll be back soon?
Needed to a silken softness.
Take a sniff, good sir.
Oh, there was one over here. Took me a while to actually say that because I'm chewing, but...
Excuse me. Is it true there's been trouble with crystals of late?
You've heard, then?
I've heard rumors.
Damn thieves. Pilfering the crystals that were meant to fill our cups and light our stoves. Us common folk have hardly had a shard to share between us these last few moons. And it isn't as if we can buy them on the black market either. Whoever's taking them, they aren't sharing.
I think I'm starting to get an idea of what's been going on. I wonder if Uncle Byron's learned anything of use. He'll probably be back at the inn by now.
Why is the tavern shut?
It's you, the one who broke all our furniture. What do you want? Haven't you caused enough trouble already?
I'm looking for my pal. Have you seen him?
The gentleman who was with you? Yes, he's upstairs, but...
Thank you. I'll go and fetch him.
But what?
Let me treat you.
Ew. He's upstairs, but... Uh-oh.
Will this suffice as a deposit?
By the sands. That's a black pearl.
One of the many
Is he gonna end
treasures in
up
my
being one of the
that I
thieves?
would be only too happy to part with, should you give me reason to do so.
All right. I'm sure that we can come to an agreement.
Byron.
Not here.
Byron.
What are you doing, Uncle?
When I said gather information, I didn't mean bribe every person you saw.
Care to explain why you're giving gifts to Kupka's men?
Bait, my boy. One cannot catch one's prey without it. And I do believe I've snagged us quite the quarry. I started by asking around the markets as to where I might purchase crystals. I had no luck, of course. It's forbidden to trade in such things. But my uncharacteristic indiscretion just happened to attract the attention of those uniformed ruffians. They took me aside and said they could procure the crystal I sought if I proved I could pay for it.
So the pearl was your proof?
I thought they'd ask for more. A second-rate specimen like that would only fetch 500,000 or so. A small price to pay for admittance to the underworld. But enough about my little act of subterfuge. What did you discover?
That the supply of crystals has dried up of late. And some people seem to think they're being stolen. Meanwhile, members of Kupka's private guard have been spending money all over town. I'll wager those soldiers you've been talking to have been siphoning off crystals meant for elsewhere. And pocketing the profits.
I'll wager you're right.
We'll meet with them then. Just as you arranged. And put an end to the trouble Lubor spoke of.
Ha! That preening popinjay thought this would be difficult. It just goes to show, one should never underestimate a Rosfield. We'll soon wipe that smirk off his face.
He has some rivalry with them.
Meet with the soldiers in a secluded corner of the Velcroy, far from prying eyes.
Southern Velcroy.
The perfect place for a spot of double dealing.
I trust I can count on your support, if things turn sour.
Of course.
I should probably take this staircase.
What was all that crashing and banging about?
Alright. Let's do our thing. Hello?
Faster!
Let's go and put an end to this. I could not imagine living in small houses like this. Like...
Alright.
Oh boy.
Be safe.
I'll finish that thought in a moment. Oh, thank you, Torgal. Oh! Get them, guys. But sometimes I feel like my room feels too small for me. Even though it's fine. It's a fine room. It's fine. But sometimes it feels too small. I don't know why I want a bigger room. I just for some reason do. So I could not imagine living in a smaller house like the one we just saw. Because, like, that's just the entire house. That... Ugh. Am I, like... slowly uncovering something about myself? Just secretly have claustrophobia and I never knew it. I highly doubt it. Well, maybe. Small spaces do fuck with me a bit. I will be honest about that. However, not as badly as, like, a lot of other things do. Well, Oasis looked pretty. I wish I could talk to people on chocobos. Because, geez, that...
Turn around, friend. There's nothing back there but a pack of bloodthirsty beasts.
Turn around, friend. The idea of war, just in general, it's just it's saddening. Like, obviously, just because it's a lot of people dying, but then there's, like, thinking of the people that you're killing. Like, for all you know, whoa, that's pretty. For all you know, the people that you're attacking are, like, some of the nicest people you could meet. Like, some of them might have just, like, you know, not have had the, best life. And it forced them to military and shit, you know? You never know. Some people are forced into it. And also, Uncle Byron is going in alone to a possible scam.
I was beginning to think you weren't coming, my lord. You've brought your contribution?
All the silver and stones I could scrape together at such short notice?
You brought the whole 500 talents.
That was the price we agreed upon, yes? If you've no objections, I'd like to see the crystal.
Of course. Right this way, my lord.
Not bad at all. You weren't lying about the clarity. But what of security? If I were to be stopped on the road, what guarantee have I that it wouldn't be seized as property of the Republic?
Because these crystals are no longer the property of the Republic. You're not buying from us. You're buying from them.
And we have no more jurisdiction here than you, my lord. But we have ships, and will gladly deliver to a port of your choosing, now that our price has been met.
Royalists, eh? What brings you here?
Why, to collect their share of Drake's Fang's blessing, of course. Our nations are allies, and so they are entitled to a portion of the Mother Crystal's bounty. And being such good friends, we elected to increase that portion and share the benefits. And now that these crystals are officially property of the Kingdom of Waloed, we are duty-bound not to interfere, no matter where they might happen to end up next.
Did you get all that? They're in cahoots!
So it would seem. My lord, what is the meaning of this?
Double-crossing dogs. They're not here to do business. Kill them. Kill them both!
Slay the enemies.
It's not over yet, Uncle. Good. I'm just getting warmed up.
Thankfully, there's a cancel to that. They have cures. Get him, Uncle! Get him, Uncle! Another one. Get out of my way. Oh, I can cancel out of it? My bad. Really? On chocobos? They're bringing chocobos into the battle? Now I just feel bad. For Rosaria. Like, thanks, Uncle. Thanks for making it very anonymous. Wow, I can't believe that attack drove it down to like 1 HP exactly.
Well, that wasn't too bad.
True.
How'd you like my performance, huh? I've often played the villain on the stage. I think I did the role justice. Don't you?
Greybeard, you were magnificent. The battle scene was particularly thrilling. Such a shame you didn't have more of an audience, but perhaps that's for the best.
How long have you been watching?
Long enough to witness your uncle's sordid transaction. I hardly expected one so venerable to degrade himself so thoroughly, buying one's way into the confidence of degenerates. Ingenious.
This was the trouble you spoke of. The men of the Rock taking crystals meant for the common folk and conspiring with the Royalists. Well, now it's over.
Indeed it is. The people of Dalamil had scarcely any means of redress against Kupka's men, let alone a foreign army. Until you two came along, that is. Well, we'd better get these crystals back to town. You won't mind waiting with them while I fetch a wagon.
Sometime later.
It occurs to me that I still don't know your name.
Clive.
So, Sid the Second is a Clive. I suppose it could have been worse. Clive, you held up your end of the bargain, so I must do the same. Passage through the South Gate, was it not? To tell the truth, you've helped a little there too. Many of the guards have already been redeployed to deal with the issue of their missing comrades. And those left behind have been encouraged to look the other way should you attempt to pass through.
Thank you. And please allow me to cover your costs. You still have the purse I gave to the soldiers, I trust? I saw you pluck it from one of the bodies.
Oh, dear. Was I really so obvious?
And my name is not Greybeard. It is Lord Byron Rosfield, thank you very much.
No, thank you very much, Greybeard. Here, wear this.
Greybeard's not a bad name. I think he's overreacting. The Desert Rose from Lubor.
Any friend of mine who sees you with it shall be a friend of yours.
Thank you, Lubor.
And please, feel free to send one of my Stoluses back to your people. Tell them that Rosina Dalamil is back in bed with Sid.
Okay.
Kalos Delan. Tuisa Achilles.
I'm trusting you, Sid. Or should I say, Clive? So be sure not to let me down. I have a reputation to uphold.
I like this guy. I like him.
Well then, I wish you a safe journey south.
To be fair, a lot of Sid's companions are very likable.
It was my pleasure.
He's...
Come on, Uncle. Let's go.
He knows how to pick his people. Follow the Christus. Let me ask a bit more about you.
What is it now? You and I
Have more in common than you might think. Not only are we both masters of the blade, and devilishly handsome to boot, but we are both the second people to bear our respective names.
What?
You didn't think Rosina Dalamil was my own invention, did you? It was the name of my master. I inherited it from her, along with her title and her smithy. Ensuring that her name lived on was the least I could do after all she did for me. She plucked me from the streets and put my less than nimble fingers to work making blades instead of trouble.
Alas.
She was to leave my life as suddenly and unexpectedly as she had entered it. I swore to follow in her footsteps, that I might change others' lives as she had mine. That is why I keep her forge alive, why I play the desert hare, why I care for the orphans of Dalamil. Indeed, I had thought my obligations to Renz and Drika to be my most pressing concern. That is until the infamous Sid made a surprise reappearance. Rather muddied the waters. I suppose there's enough for me to go around, but do forgive me if the desert hare isn't always at your beck and call, won't you?
Farewell now.
I've never even forged a butter knife before. Perhaps Forge Master Luber's having fun at my expense.
I wouldn't put it past him.
Neither would I.
Damn.
Oh, wait. Are you Clive? Sorry, my mind was elsewhere. I'm Sava, Master Luber's least accomplished apprentice. Soon to be former apprentice if I don't pass this test. Maybe I'm just not the resourceful type. People are buying up weapons faster than the Briar's Kiss can forge them, and here I am, unable to make a decent bit of kitchenware. He wants me to make a carving knife, one that embodies the spirit of Dalamil. Whatever that's supposed to mean. I don't suppose you have any idea what he's on about, do you?
I'm afraid not.
Never mind. Thought I'd ask. It was that or pack my bags.
I could give you a hand.
I'll give you a hand if you like. I know how busy the Briar's Kiss has been, and that Lubor needs all the capable hands he can find.
I'd be a fool to refuse.
So, where do we start?
Good question. If I'm honest, I've never made any kind of knife before. And then there's this little riddle to keep in mind. The spirit of Dalamil. Nothing is ever simple with that man.
The way I see it, there's only one way we'll be solving Lubor's puzzle. We need information. The more the better.
Oh boy.
You're right. There's no point fumbling in the dark, I suppose. Now, who to speak to? There's plenty of folk in Dalamil who use knives for a living. There's the butcher, of course, and any number of cooks. They're bound to have an opinion or two about the tools of their trade. All right. I think I'll talk to every cook I can find. You speak to the butcher, and anyone else you can think of.
All right.
Let's hope that someone says something useful.
I do have to say one of my dislikes about the game is the fact that every quest is like the exact same.
I better get to it.
Like at least with monster quests or things where you have to fight something, it's a different creature every time. It's a different moveset that you have to deal with, you know. that's fine for me, but when the mission is always go to like 3 people, walk back, you're done. You know, it's weird. Plus I don't...
The finest fabrics.
I wish there were like ways we could, you know, kinda cheese the side quests. Like, do the last part faster than we would be able to. Like once we get all the information here, and then we go, and then get whatever it is that he needs. Like, imagine we could just go straight to the thing he needs right away.
Welcome, sir. What can I do you for?
A question, if you
Like
don't mind.
It could have been a possibility, you know.
You're a blacksmith or something?
Have something.
Something, I suppose.
Fair enough. Knives, is it? First and foremost, it's got to hold an edge. Most knives will make it through fat, no problem, but sinew dulls cheap steel in no time. Give me a blade which can slice through anything that crosses my chopping block, and I'm a happy woman.
So a knife that stays sharp.
Okay. Must stay sharp. That's the path to another quest.
The most fragrant herbs and spices from the breadth of the twins.
Still over here, I guess. How big is the location? Oh, gigantic.
Hanging lantern. Ah, they've opened the gate.
Lubor was true to his word.
Yeah, but we don't care about that right now.
Me no move for chatter.
Sorry. Do you mind if I ask your trade?
Hunter, why?
I have a question. Can you tell me what makes a good carving knife? I assume you use one out in the field.
Has to be able to put up with some punishment. Can't be dealing with a brittle blade, not while I'm on the... Your knife snaps every time you use it. You'll be spending coin as fast as you make it. Times are hard enough as it is.
Dirty.
Thank you.
Business, eh? Man after my own heart.
So, a carving knife should be hard-wearing and hold an edge. Hardly a revelation. Let's hope Sarah had better luck than I did.
I was about to say, why are we even asking what makes a good knife? Like, make it sharp and durable. That's all you need.
Yes, they're quite sort.
Like...
Hello. How'd it go? You learn anything useful, or should I be looking for a new trade?
Only that a blade should be durable and stay sharp. But I don't see how that relates to the spirit of Dalamil.
I didn't have much luck either.
An engraving, I
What the cook
guess?
said was that he needs his knives to be light. Too heavy, and they do his shoulder in.
So we're no better off than when we started. Perhaps Lubor didn't mean anything with his Dalamil remark. But that can't be right. I've bandied enough words with the man to know that he chooses them carefully. No. We must be missing something.
Well, he says they need to be light.
Noses, most likely.
No doubt
So I
you're right,
imagine
but
it needs to be good enough for a swift slice. I don't
put
know.
off making this knife forever.
Agreed. Lubor wouldn't like that much.
Right. I've been trained to work iron. The cheap stuff, mind. But it's hardy enough if you don't hammer it too thin, and it sharpens up nicely with a bit of effort. Trouble is, it's either durable or it's light, meaning someone is going to be disappointed. Forge Master Lubor, probably.
Is there no one else you can turn to? Someone who knows their metals, perhaps?
The other apprentices know better than to help me with my test. But maybe there is someone I could turn to. A merchant, a favourite of Forge Master Lubor's, who sells metals to tradesmen passing through the Valcroy. I bet she'd know a thing or two.
Looks like right back out into the Valkyrie we go. Alright. Oh, where are you? There you go. Let's go, girl. We need to get this quest done. Also, I am gonna oh, I go this path, I can't go over there. Boom! Alright. We gotta go out the exit to our right.
That'll do, girl.
To the right. We went the wrong way.
No use calling Ambrosia now. Run like the wind.
We shall go. Boy. Oh, shoot. Boy. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Oh, nope, that's our person.
Be safe.
Be safe.
Any luck? Or will you be needing help with your bags?
Well, I asked her, but... You tell him.
If you're looking to make a knife that will impress a master like Lubor, there are options. They're just not that viable. Featherlight adamantite knives will get passed from generation to generation, never needing so much as a lick of the whetstone. But adamantite ore is unique to ash, so it doesn't come cheap.
And it's beyond my skill to handle.
Unique to ash. Are there any materials unique to Dalamil? Something which could be mixed with iron to refine it. Make it lighter.
What are you getting at?
You said that Lubor trained you to work iron. Then that's what he'll expect you to use. But he would have known that it would either be too heavy or too brittle for a carving knife. Perhaps his Dalamil remark wasn't a riddle, but a hint.
If it's cheap metal you're using, then there's always limestone, I suppose. Folk first settled Dalamil to get at her mineral deposits. And, if you know the trick, it can be melted down in the furnace to drive out impurities from low-quality iron.
Bloody hell! That must be it! I don't suppose you know the trick, do you?
It's hardly my speciality, but I've been around enough blacksmiths to know how it works.
Looks like I've got some learning to do. Clive, I hate to ask after all that you've done for me. But...
Limestone? Fine. I can hardly abandon you now. Besides, I want to know if this is the answer to Lubor's little riddle.
I can't thank you enough, Clive. You'll have no trouble finding limestone over in the terraces. The place is bloody made of it.
Then I suppose I'll meet you back at the forge.
Right you are. See you shortly.
Cool. Alright. There you are. Here. And that's the way I cannot go, because I gotta go all the way around. Is there a place that's like... I'll just be lazy, since I already have my map open.
This is no good. I was hoping to get out of the heat for a little while.
Now I travel all the way to the back.
My carpets.
Take a sniff, good sir. Fresh bread, warm from the oven.
Gather limestone.
Sweet incense.
We should get going soon.
What do you want? Directions? Either take this road to the Fang, or piss off back the way you came.
Okay. Ah, shoot.
Ah,
Well,
I'm not too late.
I was gonna see us off, but like we're staying in the area for quite a
Question
while.
that I neglected to ask earlier. Where is it that you're bound?
To Drake's Fang. To finish Hugo Kupka.
Just as I thought. Then allow me to share a secret. Drake's Fang is currently riddled with royalists. Talmeki and Walud are allies, and as you've seen, their soldiers work hand in glove. But no nation has ever before allowed a foreign army to make a barracks of its holiest of holies.
Not by choice, at least.
And there's more. A man on the inside of the Fang has failed to report for several days. I fear there may be more trouble lying in wait for you on the road ahead.
Isn't there always?
If you're determined to beard the lion's den, then promise me one thing. That you will enter via the mines, where the guard is lightest. I've lost one Cid already. If I lose another, people will start to think me careless.
I don't plan on dying. Not before Kupka does, anyway.
Well, so long as you have a plan.
Drake's Fang
Those
should
north
be just
terraces.
beyond these springs. Shall we press on?
These are like hot springs? I mean... We can't explore this yet, but like... Getting a nice little glimpse of what we're about to walk into. Yeah, these are springs. Probably not hot springs, but... I highly doubt they want hot springs in the desert.
This is what Southern needs.
A hot springs location in this game would sound pretty nice though. Not pretty nice though. Okay.
Finally, we'll be able to get lots.
We'll just not speak of my English.
Needed to a silken
Juiciest meat
soft.
from breeds. Yes, they're quite sort of.
I don't know why I went over here. My mind just kind of blanked and I walked.
Wasn't sure how much you'd need, but I hope this is enough.
Spring lime.
You are one of the good ones, you know that. You and that merchant both, she's got quite a gift for teaching that one. Now, time to see if limestone is the secret weapon we were hoping for.
If it is, give me one. I want one. I want a sword from you. That'd be awesome. Nah, Blackthorn would be pretty pissed off.
That'll do, I reckon. A knife forged from the very rocks of Dalamil. Her spirit, if you will.
It's a fine-looking blade.
I only hope Master Lubor agrees.
That sounds like my cue. And just as well. I was getting tired of waiting.
I'm sorry, Forge Master Lubor.
Let's take a look then, shall we? First things first, Sava, do you think this is a carving knife worthy of the fine people of Dalamil?
I'd like to think so. But what do you think?
What do I think indeed? It's sharp-ish, but it won't last long with hard use. You might not think it just to hold it for a moment, but sell that to a cook and you'll never hear the end of it. It looks like someone paid a visit to the terraces. The limestone was a step in the right direction, granted, but one that still leaves you short of the mark.
And I was so certain I had it all worked out.
I don't know who you found to teach you that little trick, but it certainly shows initiative. Next question. How much do you think I would charge if I'd made this?
Well, if it took you even a fraction of the time it took me, I would say you could demand a heavy purse.
And who would be able to pay that? The butcher? The hunter? The cooks over at the inn? Dalamil is home to humble traders, not wealthy lords and ladies. Rule number 1 in any business, Sava: know your customers.
Yes, Forge Master.
This is just about passable. But only just. I'd say you're worth keeping around a little longer. Starting tomorrow, you'll have an anvil of your own.
I will. Thank you. I was wondering, what would you do if you were asked to forge a carving knife?
I'd do what I always do. Ask who it's for. If it was for the butcher, I'd make sure it holds an edge. For the hunter, I'd make it as tough as Titan. For the cook, light as a feather. And for the nobleman, I'd make it cost an absolute fortune.
There goes a master, all right.
It looks like congratulations are in order.
I couldn't have done it without you. So much for the Forge Master's riddle, though, eh? The spirit of Dalamil had nothing to do with limestone.
I think the spirit of Dalamil was more so about the people.
Meaning, I had you run around for no good reason.
You've passed your test. That's all that matters. You'll have a forge of your own in no time.
And when I do, I'll craft you the finest carving knife you have ever seen.
Quest complete. 200. Okay. And a goblin coin. And we have yet another side quest to do.
Made from the stoutest stoneware.
You were over here. Alright.
All those years of toil, every coin I've ever earned is tied up in this place.
You all right?
The baths are closed. Leave me be. On second thought, perhaps you are just what I need. Might your services be for hire?
That depends on the job.
I'd have you save my business, the baths. The water's turned scalding hot and all the crystals in Dalamil wouldn't be enough to cool it. I've no doubt that my woes stem from the water's source. But I can't go and investigate for fear of my customers thinking I've abandoned the place. I'm bound to these baths in more ways than one. I beg of you, go to Dusnoff Terraces. Tell me what you find there.
Sheesh, we're going to the terraces anyway.
All right. I'll go and take a look.
Wonderful. It's not far. Leave the market by the south gate. The smell of sulfur will guide you the rest of the way. These baths are all that keep me from an ignoble end in a debtor's prison. My livelihood, my very life, is at stake.
Yeah, it's okay. Chill, chill. Does look like my Wi-Fi's dying down though, which is the scary part. But okay. Hot water. Investigate Dosnov terraces.
Just look at hanging lanterns. Keep the darkness from your door.
Finally, we'll be able to get what's over.
If it's investigating what keeps heating it up, I'm going to assume bombs. Or a salamander. Salamander might be. Yep, bombs.
Come on, girl, the gate's open.
Okay. That was pretty simple.
How do? Trader, are you? Seeking your fortune down in the golden sands of Dalamil? From mercantile stock myself, as it happens. You'd never guess. I was born just down the road in Dravost. And like the old ma and pa, I've been wandering the world hunting Gilbard's blessing.
Jeez, he had a lot of...
Dress it up a bit, lay on drinks and fancies and whatnot. I'd have a license to mint Gil. Soothing your aches and pains with a grape in your gob and a glass in your hand.
Okay. Dude, you're talking way too much.
What the hell are those things?
Don't bombs only come from, you know, the fallen areas, the ruins?
Something awful's taken up residence in the springs. We'll turn back if you know what's good for you.
I think that's what they're trying to do, you know, since like natural stuff like those, natural elemented stuff like those only really come from the crystals and stuff. So of course, the people who were alive back when the crystals first arose would have had a thing or two to do with it. Yeah, I'm going.
By the flames.
Yeah, they have coursed. Alright. Let me just let it break. New enemies approach. Old Faithful. That's scary. Torgal primed. Ow, 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 ow. Okay, asshole. Oh, whoops. My bad. Got him. Okay. 2 black bloods, though.
Cool things down a bit. Let's hope it's enough to keep the baths from boiling.
Uncle's show off his poses. Alright. If only Clive knew how to swim. This would be so much easier. Alright. We should make our way out of here. Free potion at the very least. Still more. Still more path. Just to get to that point is a decent walk. We'll definitely be calling the chocobo when we actually come down here. Also,
We should get going soon. Do you have water? Are you looking for something
how
in particular?
much are they?
Go with Gilbert.
So if I...
That's better.
'Cause I don't think a normal potion would have healed all that.
Are you looking for something in particular? Here you
So I
are.
would have been spending 400 anyway. Alright, the water should be cooling down.
The man who saved my business. I was hoping we'd be seeing you again. The baths grow more bearable by the moment. It won't be long now before we are back to business as usual.
I'm glad to hear it.
Now, tell me this. What did you find at the terraces? What threatened to make me a pauper?
Not what I expected, that's for certain.
Monsters that looked like balls of fire. No one would expect it.
You tell a fine story. That's not to say I don't believe you, though. Creatures made of flame, eh? That's something new to worry about. But I burdened you with my worries enough already. Here, a small something by way of thanks. Right. It's high time I got back to work. With a little luck, the day might yet be salvaged.
Quest complete. Hot water. 700 XP. We got a scarletite. We can craft the other thing. If we wanted to. Because I don't know if another recipe's gonna come out that needs scarletite. That's what I'm afraid of. So I might want to hold off. Breath of the Inferno ignition, and it reduces ignition cooldown time by 2.2 seconds. Alright.
It's just as well I sent you to the terraces in my stead. It sounds like I'd have been burnt to a crisp.
The, scrubbing is almost finished. We appreciate your patience.
This town is truly blessed. The bustling markets, the healing waters, and all under the watchful eye of Lord Kupka, who stands ready to crush any threat that might face us.
An immediate assumption that bearers did it. I was more so paying attention to that father and son's conversation.
Sweet incense! Wax candle!
Finally, we'll be able to get what's
We should get going.
Let me check my abilities. Okay, yep, Dalamil, yep. It's definitely a thing that's happened, yep. He is now Vanagander. And Sicken Ravage upgraded. Oh, that's so cool. So, Blood of Fenrir. Millennial Decay launches several elementally charged orbs at a single distant target. Ecliptic Howl conjures a healing aura to mend nearby allies' wounds. Howling Moon projects Torgal immediately in front of an enemy, causing a damage-dealing shockwave. Smite of Rage triggers multiple explosions in front of Torgal, lifting all enemies caught in the blast into the air. And Banish concentrates the moon's light on an enemy, forcing it to the ground. So he's got a bunch of abilities of his own. Torgal's almost max level. And Sicken Ravage are almost there, but that's not surprising. It's only 3 stages. I don't know how I leveled them up. That it's probably just story-based. So Torgal's probably gonna go through like another stage of his life or something. That's gonna give him level 3 Sick and Ravage. But that's really cool. I'm gonna go to my abilities, see if I can upgrade something. I really do not need the next limit break bar. We really are 100% fine on that. Mastery of this increases limit break gauge gain upon blocking an attack. That's cool. Line Justice just increases the number of them that I can set on. That would make it a little bit more useful to me, because I don't really use it that much, just because it does so little damage and stuff. Like, it doesn't seem worth it to just have it for whatever battle may show up. What's mastery of this? Or upgrade. Increases lightning strikes. Increases hits and ability radius. How about these ones? Extends precise execution window. I don't need that. I've been fine with timing that. Yeah. Raging Fists increased attack potency. I might need that because it doesn't really bring down stagger as much as I thought it would. Range and number of hits. I'll increase the potency of Raging Fists. If anything, I'll upgrade Thrust and Down Thrust just to get more of my basic moveset, you know, better. Like, what happens to Lunge? Increases distance. Ability potency increases with distance. And that imbues Blade with fire now. And it looked like an explosion too, that looked sick. Don't need an upgraded area of effect, since I kind of take control of it. I don't think I'm going to be taking over any Icon's abilities anytime soon, considering we're still in Titan arc. So we can just kind of spend these as we go, as we please right now. Once they start hyping up the next Icon, then I'm going to be like, alright, I'm going to hold off just in case, so I can get their entire moveset right off the bat, so we don't have to wait to play around with stuff. Because right now, we're at the time where we have all 3 of the abilities that were in, or all 3 of the icons that were in the demo. Of course, we were never allowed, like... Okay, that's a funny little symbol. We never had access to, like, their signature abilities or anything. And we never had Clive's Limit Break, I don't think. So... yeah. Or did we? I don't remember. We probably did have Clive's Limit Break, and I just didn't know how to activate it. Nah, we wouldn't have. I feel like that'd be showing too much. I don't know. What would be good upgraded? Increases shockwaves from heatwave. Oof. I would like that. Increases hit of Scarlet Cyclone and of Rising Flames. I might go with heatwave. And that's it. So I'll slap on the ones that we messed with. Now we send 4 when we counter. Alright, we didn't upgrade Thunderstorm, right? What did we upgrade? I already don't remember. My basic abilities, yes. We did upgrade those. I don't know if we upgraded anything else. Just Raging Fist. Oh! I'm guessing it's gonna be one of those things where if I keep pressing square or something, then it's gonna keep the attack going.
So long as we stay out of the Deadlands.
Alright, so let me make sure all that's on, just so we can, like, play around with it. save here. And I think I will call it off now. Yep, it's getting pretty late. We're about almost 4 hours into the stream, so I'm just gonna let it run. I'm just gonna go on this note, just so I ain't taking forever. As much as I want to keep playing this game, I don't want to stay up all night. I slept in until 6 p.m. today, and I'd rather not do it again. So I'm gonna try and get some sleep, and then we'll try streaming again tomorrow night. Well, technically tonight. We might try streaming again way later tonight, if everything's in favor of me. If not, then probably Tuesday or Monday night. Monday night or Tuesday morning / night, because I don't know how everything's gonna work out. So that was a weird little clap. I only used my fingers. That being said, I'm out of here. Have a nice day. Night, evening, morning. Have a nice